E-commerce is a broad term that refers to the buying and selling of goods and services online. Most e-commerce purchases fall into one of the following four categories: physical products like books or home goods, digital products like ebooks or online courses, services like vacations or doctor's appointments, and software like word processing or photo editing programs. The ability to buy or sell just about anything, big or small, through computers, tablets, and phones has completely transformed the way we do business. For one thing, you don't need a physical storefront to start an e-commerce business. Many retailers maintain physical stores alongside e-commerce websites, but others are completely online. Without the cost of maintaining a store, it became easier than ever to start a business, which meant more people around the world began entering the online marketplace. But it also meant that the e-commerce market got crowded really quickly. To set themselves apart and get customers' attention, businesses brought their ads online too, which is how we got digital marketing. Digital marketing is the practice of reaching consumers online through digital channels with the aim of turning them into customers. A digital channel is any communication method or platform a business can use to reach their target audience online. There are things like websites, search engines, email, or social media platforms. If the aim of e-commerce is to sell products online, then digital marketing helps businesses make that happen. But there's more to it than that. Digital marketing also helps businesses build trust, inspire loyalty, and better serve their customers.
IT is essentially the use of digital technology, like computers and the internet, to store and process data into useful information. The IT industry refers to the entire scope of all the jobs and resources that are related to computing technologies within society. And there are a lot of different types of jobs in this field, from network engineers who ensure computers can communicate with each other, to hardware technicians who replace and repair components, to desktop support personnel who make sure that end users can use their software properly. But IT isn't just about building computers and using the internet, it's really about the people. That's the heart and soul of IT support work. What good is technology or information if people can't use technology or make sense of the information? IT helps people solve meaningful problems by using technology, which is why you'll see its influences in education, medicine, journalism, construction, transportation, entertainment, or really any industry on the planet.
Project management is the application of knowledge, skills, tools, and techniques to meet the project requirements and achieve the desired outcome. It's possible that you've been project managing every day on some level without even knowing it. In this course, you'll learn how to hone those skills to become a truly great project manager. And the awesome thing about project management is that it spans a lot of industries and company types, and it doesn't require deep technical knowledge. This means that any job or life experience you've gained so far will help you in building those skills to become successful in a project management career.
UX designers help make technology easier to understand and more enjoyable to use. So when did the study of user experience, or UX, begin? Let's learn some quick history to get us up to speed. The phrase user experience was first coined in the 1990s by cognitive psychologist Don Norman as technology use expanded and evolved. Although the term came about relatively recently, the principles of user experience actually stretch back thousands of years, all the way to ancient China, where the practice of feng shui began. Practitioners believed that the arrangement of a physical space, like how furniture is positioned in a room, could bring someone luck or improve their health and happiness. Today, lots of different industries still rely on these same basic ideas. In the tech world, user experience mostly focuses on how people use or interact with products.
Imagine that you're preparing for a storm. You've received notification that a storm is coming. You prepare by gathering the tools and materials you'll need to stay safe. You make sure your windows and doors are secure. You assemble a first aid kit, tools, food, and water. You're prepared. The storm hits, and there are powerful winds and heavy rain. The storm is using its force to try and breach your home. You notice some water leaks and begin patching them quickly in order to minimize any risk or potential damage. Handling a security incident is no different. Organizations must prepare for the storm by ensuring they have the tools to mitigate and quickly respond to outside threats. The objective is to minimize risk and potential damage. As a security analyst, you'll work to protect your organization and the people it serves from a variety of risks and outside threats. And if a threat does get through, you and your team will provide a solution to remedy the situation. To help you better understand what this means, we'll define security and discuss the roles of security professionals in organizations. Let's start with some definitions. Cybersecurity, or security, is the practice of ensuring confidentiality, integrity, and availability of information by protecting networks, devices, people, and data from unauthorized access or criminal exploitation.
Business intelligence and data analytics gaining so much popularity these days, the term business intelligence and data analytics are often defined incorrectly, oversimplified, or used interchangeably for speedy communication. That can lead to confusion because BI and DA are quite different. In this video, we're going to sort that out. First, let's establish that both BI and DA professionals enable data-driven decision-making in their organizations. They're also both a key part of their company's data maturity. Data maturity is the extent to which an organization is able to effectively use its data in order to extract actionable insights. Whether that data includes information about your customers, staff, products, suppliers, finances, or something else, it's worthless if it can't be put to work. Putting data to work requires skilled professionals who can apply techniques and technologies to achieve high levels of maturity. In this effort, data analysts are primarily involved with using data to answer questions about what happened. On the other hand, BI professionals aim to achieve higher levels of data maturity by building data reporting tools, such as dashboards. Dashboards continuously analyze and monitor data, so the work isn't complete just because the tool has been created. The analysis and monitoring are ongoing. This is because BI involves establishing repeatable methods to understand how things are operating. And by knowing the current state, company leaders can take action to improve the future state. For example, a BI professional might investigate what new sales prospects are being targeted today. How many customers have we gained this month? Or did our weekly email perform well with new subscribers? Because BI is all about near real-time rapid monitoring, BI insights are most effective when they make an impact right now. Therefore, the people who use the reporting tools want to make sure they are practical and efficient. BI professionals are expert tool builders. Then, it's typically the data analysts who apply these tools in order to answer a question or solve a problem by examining the data through a specific topic or lens. Again, a big part of BI is creating dashboards that provide users with clear snapshots of the current state. These tools must be impactful and easy to interpret, even for non-technical people. So, if you like thinking about what you can create that meets the needs of many different users, BI will let you do just that. BI professionals generally work on large-scale projects that are helpful for multiple stakeholders. Also, as you consider how you will fit in the BI world, note that BI professionals are experts in data infrastructure and enjoy the technical side of data analytics. For instance, if you love working with databases, big data, and the computer programming language SQL, BI will give you the opportunity to take your queries to the next level. If you earn the Google Data Analytics certificate, the content included there formed your foundational knowledge and experience. Now, this BI program will provide a complementary skill set that builds on those foundations. It will also add a lot of very marketable talents to your resume that will create a compelling combination of skills for employers to consider and will open the doors for more job opportunities. In addition to the technical side of things, such as managing large datasets, writing queries in SQL, and creating dashboards, you'll learn some really worthwhile professional skills. These include the ability to juggle many different priorities, attention to detail, owning a process, communicating with others, and learning how to go beyond surface-level requests. Perhaps most importantly, you'll discover the value of connecting with others to really drive results. And that's how you build a career rather than just have a job.